Hey guys, welcome back to Struggleville YouTube channel. For this video, we're going to look at the Harbor Freight early Black Friday coupons. They just came out. It's about 90 coupons. We're not going to hit every single one of them, but I just want to point out a few things within this list of coupons. And then these go through November 12th. They're good for about 2 weeks. And if you're signed up to Harbor Freight's email list, you only get usually 25 to 35 coupons when there will actually be 90 new coupons available. And that's because they take their email list and segment it into different groups. So different people get different coupons. It's really important if you go to the link down below, go to my website, sign up for my Harbor Freight email list so that you get all the coupons and not just some of the coupons. Also, we already posted the Black Friday sale ad, so you would have got that email and all the parking lot sale emails. By the way, I'll also link down below the Black Friday ad video if you haven't seen it already. But now on to this list of 90 or so coupons. First thing I want to point out is this air impact wrench. It says 585 foot-pounds. It's normally $50. It's on sale for $34.99. The way cordless impact wrenches have gone and the power that you can get from a cordless impact wrench, I wouldn't take this as a paperweight. You could hand it to me for free and I would give it back. That's just clutter in the garage that I don't need. I would never, ever use it. You're really better off, and we can find some really good deals on impact wrenches on Amazon where we're getting them for like 50 bucks and it's a full kit and you don't have to lug around the air hose, worry about airing up the compressor and waking up the neighborhood in the middle of the night and all that. We'll just wake them up with the impact wrench instead, which is slightly not as loud. So we don't even want to touch the damn air impact wrench. Now the cart here in the middle, it's $169.99. You do not get that side tray, even though they like to put it in the picture. You don't get that. But the Black Friday ad had the 5-drawer, which is nicer, for $199, I believe. You'll have to double check that video, but I think it was $199. For the price difference, you're much better off going with the 5-drawer. And they're both more expensive than they used to be. This thing you used to be able to get for $85, $90. Now it's double the price. The 5-drawer went from about 150 up into the low 200s, mid 200s really, and now we're at 199. So go with the 5-drawer if you're in the market for a cart like that. And as we look at the portable jump starter, it has an inflator in it as well, which is kind of a cool combination at $69.99. I just posted a deal for a jump starter today that was $31 after promo code. Now that didn't come with the inflator portion, but it's half price and it's much more compact. This is a little bit bulky. If you really want both functions, it's not bad, but if you don't need both, I think you have better options available to you. The little 1,000-pound capacity hydraulic table cart, they have two different styles. I believe the other one's a 500 and then this one the 1,000. I have one by Vavor. They sent to me an Amazon brand. Actually, they have their own website as well. I love that thing. It works perfectly, and I've used it all the time in the garage. There's so many things where I was like, I don't want to pick it up. Or I'm taking something out of the truck and I don't want to bend down and put it all the way to the ground because I'm an old man and bending over like that hurts my back and everything. So I'll just put it on the cart instead and let it do the, 2.5, 3 feet, whatever height it is. So what I'm saying is, if you think you need one, I'm sure the Harbor Freight one is just as good and it works just fine. It's not bad. But I personally have the Vavor one. You might want to look into the price of that. Would really like to get me some ramps someday. It's only a $5 discount, so that doesn't entice me enough to actually go get those. The welding helmets, that's a pretty good deal for it. The auto darkening welding helmets, normally the coupon price is $40, and this is down to $34.99, so it's an extra $5 off. Here we have that Bauer polisher, 7-inch polisher for $79.99. We're going to have another one that is much cheaper coming up. So you'll have to decide if you think the Bauer is that much better and you would use it enough to justify the price difference in these two. Boy, $75 for a creeper. No thank you. You can get that quite a bit cheaper elsewhere. $29.99 on the corded jigsaw. It isn't a bad price. It's the Bauer, and you could get like a. You probably think it's not as good. I would agree. You can get like a Black and Decker one for about the same thing, or for like $20. But I feel like they're somewhat comparable. So it's not like an amazing price. Again, we're not running out to get that. I do like the little mouse detail sander at $9.99. I Bet you would have a hard time finding one cheaper than that. Yeah, some economy brands like store brands. I bet the tool shop at Menards is probably around $9.99 on a sale, but still, it's a pretty good price. It's worth getting if you needed one. These little panel tools are really valuable to have around if you ever have to do any kind of interior work. You use metal pry bars or anything and you gouge up all the plastic in vehicles nowadays. So $4.99, pretty decent. It says it's half price as normal. We can get these on Amazon for, close to the same price, but if you're going to be in the store, that's not a bad thing just to pick up while you're there. Same thing with these little snap ring pliers. I'm going to guess they're not the best snap ring pliers in the world, but for something occasional use, you have the different ends. So if you need to get into different areas, get the 90s or whatever, swap them out. It's definitely worth $2.99. Or air compressors. I can't even think the last time I aired up my air compressor. Outside of needing it for the blowgun, I got that airless paint sprayer now, and that would have been one of the other things I would use the air compressor for. And it's just, I don't need it. There's got to be a lot of people in that situation, right? I'm not the only one who's finding little use for an air compressor these days. Here's that Warrior one. So it's $29.99, quite a bit cheaper than the Bauer that we saw earlier. I feel like if you're someone using it in a professional sense, you wouldn't get the Bauer either. So for most people, just save a couple of bucks, use the Warrior, and I'm sure it's good enough. Saving a big $2, that's a Black Friday deal for you, going from $30 to $28. Man, people are going to beat down the door for that one. Brad, extra security all around the garden hoses. This little propane torch, there's two versions. There's a version with the built-in igniter, and then there's the one without. And they've been around for years and years and years. 1999. These things used to be like $35 or $40, and then you could get every once in a while a 17.99 coupon. Another detail sander, twice as much for the Bauer. Is it worth twice as much? Not to me, it's not. I kind of like the little 12-volt LED towing lights. Really don't have a use for them. But be kind of fun to have. And you can't go wrong with the little dolly. Either dolly, can't go wrong. Sure is better to wheel something around than drag it. I think that was it. Yep, that's all we got. So I'll put a link down below to this page with all the coupons, and I always update this same page. So when new coupons come out, it'll be on this page. You definitely want to bookmark that. I'll also link down below the Black Friday ad if you missed it or if you want to go over it again to compare it with some of these prices. I kind of thought about doing that, and I thought, oh hell no, I don't put that much effort into this. We are not gonna cross-check deals. Leave that to somebody else. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give the video a like, subscribe for a nice subscriber. I'll see you guys next time.